Today on Beyond.
I want to stop with the drinking. He's going to show me a bottle here. And now I asked him, what does that mean? He's going to you with that.
Things that he always told me is, whatever you do, don't drink.
Okay, because he keeps, well, he's repeating again, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink.
Her father issues some orders from Beyond about her lifestyle and her relationship. Will she listen to him? But first, Belinne Brinkley was a 34-year-old mother of 3 when, according to witnesses, her estranged husband Gary began beating her. He fled the scene with Belinne in a pickup truck and police in hot pursuit.
And then when the police were starting to get closer up to him, he just punched it. Went 110 miles an hour over the highest bridge, which was 60 feet up.
Her sister Lisa remembers the scene all too well. She was watching it live on TV.
And as it was coming down, it exploded. So she was already on fire. And my sister was crispy fried chicken. I hate to say it like that, but that's the way I looked at it, you know. It broke up everything in my family. We lost a great friend and a big sister, and her kids lost a great mama. Well, I feel responsible for her death because I asked her to leave. I made her leave, okay? I made her leave. And I knew she didn't want to. I know she loved this man. Well, today, after meeting with James, I want to know she's okay. I just want to know that she'll be waiting for me on the other side.
Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lisa James. Nice to meet you, sweetheart, and thank you for coming all this way. You're from Texas.
Dallas.
Dallas, one of my favorite cities. Good. I know you're here because your sister passed over and you want to contact her because somehow you feel responsible for her passing or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. I was just meditating and I felt her strong. At least I think it's her. The feeling I get is a sister feeling. But I want to give you what I'm getting here very strongly. Your sister's here, now right over here. She's talking to me about going to the water. Don't know what this means, but she's talking about either you going to like a vacation or a holiday at the shore or the seaside.
I'd love that. Padre Island, maybe?
Okay, hold on. What about the Caribbean?
She went and got married over there.
Thank you. That's what it's like. What does this mean? And she's like sending it back. It's like, she was a Caribbean. Okay. I want to talk about either putting an angel on her or putting an angel.
Her coffin. I was wearing an angel, and the back broke off. I was going to wear it today. I collect angels, and on her coffin, we got her a coffin with angels all over it.
I see candles, and I'm seeing gold cross. I'm seeing white everywhere. I'm seeing flowers everywhere. I'm seeing a whole scene here of someone.
I would be surprised. I mean, there was a lot of flowers. Her coffin.
I also want to tell you, she's talking about a newspaper, or in the making of the newspaper, or in the front of the newspaper. There was an article about her. This was in the newspaper about her death. You understand this? And someone reported this. Okay. Go on. And did you not like her husband or the man she married?
I liked him.
Okay. Well, she's telling me that there's a feeling you had about him when you first met him that you didn't like him.
Well, it's basically my dad and my brother. They were concerned, you know. Everything was so quick, and I liked him because she was happy, you know, but he did have, some problems.
Okay, hold on. She's also referring to a friend of hers that she talked to on the phone before she died, and she's talking to me about a friend. She calling up a friend of hers, like girlfriend, and talking about this man, her husband, was it? Her husband? And she's referring to him. I don't know if he was very abusive, but I feel a sense of abuse here.
Yes.
And I feel like there was emotional abuse and mental abuse and physical abuse, okay? I also tell you she's going on about a job he did not want her to have or not wanting her to work. Does this make sense to you? Yes or no?
It does.
Okay. And she's telling me that, I understand that he was trying to control everything in her life.
Yes.
Okay? And even down to the type of job and the type of people she was around, and even curtailing her hours of when she should be out. And when she should be back, and socializing, and who she's supposed to socialize with, and this sort of thing, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and this is what she's referring to me here. Did her husband kill her? This might sound very, very weird, or it does to me. I think that this man planned this, but I think that there was also a temper that he has. And I feel like he either had a record with the police from something prior, and he had, do you understand this? I also tell you he was fired once at a job she's telling me about.
Yes.
Okay, and she's telling me he was fired, and he never got over that. He never got over that.
He worked for the railroad.
Okay, well, he never got over that. He was really angry about that, okay? And he took his anger out on her in many, many ways, okay? I feel this man didn't love himself at all, had no concept of himself.
Right.
And unfortunately, he projected that out to her and anyone in his path, okay?
He just wanted her for himself.
Yeah.
He loved her. I mean, I could
Was
say
there a
that-
car involved in this death?
Yes, a truck.
Did they go in a truck together, or did he push her in a truck, or something like this? I want to ask you also, I want to see if there's a gun. Do you have a gun at one point, like gunpoint, or did he say to her, get in here?
I don't think there was a gun involved in it.
He owned a gun, though.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Because
sure that
she's telling me he owned a gun.
He owned
and she said
guns.
he threatened her with a gun once.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Okay. Were they killed in a car or a truck?
Yeah, he drove off the 60-foot bridge.
He drove off a bridge. She said he would have gotten me anyway.
The reading with James will continue in a moment. Plus,
I don't know if you're living with someone or you just stopped the relationship.
I'm living with someone.
Your father's telling me there's something not right in the relationship.
her father doesn't approve of her latest love, and he's coming back from beyond to warn her about it. Details are revealed later on Beyond. Lisa's sister died with her estranged husband in a high-speed police chase. Lisa begged her sister to leave her abusive marriage. Now she feels responsible for her sister's death. The reading with James continues.
Was she living with you? Was she living with someone else?
I made her leave and go live with my dad because she called me. You know, it'd be like Easter, and she'd call me, and she'd be like, you know, he hit me again, and then it'd be again, you know, she'd call again. I was getting tired of it, and I was like, you know, you're going through the same thing I've gone through. I go, you know,
That's abuse.
don't let it happen.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not right. That's not right. Battered wives, that's not right. That's not good. Abuse is not good. Okay, go on. Did she have a little girl?
She had two.
Okay. She had a little girl here. She's referred to a little girl, her little girl. Well, maybe she's girls, but I've heard girl. I'm not sure if they're separated right now, the two little girls?
Yeah,
in two
they
different
are.
places?
They're separated.
That's what she's talking to me about. They're being separated in two different places. Go on. I want them to be together.
I'm sure she does.
She wants them to be together. I want my girls to be taken care of. She doesn't want her girls to be taken care of. The girls to be taken care of, please. I understand that. She's telling me, don't feel it was your fault. She doesn't want to feel it was your fault because you feel it was your fault. And she said, my sister was and is my protector.
She called me the Terminator.
The Terminator, okay. Well, she said to me like you protected her. You protect her, the Terminator. And you didn't like anyone doing anything bad to her.
Exactly.
And I mean, you grew up that way with her. You were her protector from a little girl. You really always have been. I think you've had definitely some lifetimes where you've taken care of each other.
Oh, yeah.
Things around you aren't stable yet either, she's telling me about. And she's trying to give you stability in your life. And she wants me to tell you that she's trying to help you now because she's telling me mistakes that she made. She doesn't want you to make the same mistakes.
I beat her already.
Okay. She keeps on talking about learning. She's learning from it, and she wants you to learn from it too. You're learning from it too. I don't know, are you not living with someone right now? Because you tend to take in the bird with the broken wing.
Yeah,
you
that's me.
You tend to take in the person that really is dysfunctional and that you need to help. You want to heal them. You want to help them.
I heal everybody except
But you know,
myself.
except yourself. So you've got to start being with yourself more and really start taking care of you. And your sister's message for you is she wants you to take care of yourself now. Stop looking outside there and start going within yourself, take care of yourself, and finding your own worthiness. Okay?
Okay.
You can't find it in other people. You got to find it in yourself. That's very important, okay? That's very, very important for you to go get along here and move, progress.
Right.
You've got to find this worthiness within yourself.
I need that. You're right.
So please don't feel responsible because It was her with this man, and I'm telling you that this man and her are trying to work things out in their own way. And she wants to thank you for taking care of her kids. She keeps on talking about her kids, the girls.
I did help her. She's a grandma. Well, I'm a grandma now for her.
Good, good, good. So don't hold this against yourself, all right? Okay. All right, so I'll leave you with that.
All righty.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you. Did you not like her husband or the man she married?
I want to start at the very beginning where James said you encouraged your sister to leave her husband. Can you tell us why? Why did you do that?
Because, like I said, I've been in an abusive relationship for a long time, and we kept things secretly. You know, we never shared it with anyone, and I didn't want her to do that because this was her third marriage. And I knew she loved him, and I knew he loved her, and there's going to be problems. You know, a lot of us don't understand, but if she kept it a secret, nobody's going to be able to help her.
Did she ever try to leave him?
No.
She never actually packed up and call you and say, I'm going to do this?
No. You know, I went over there and I did it. I started packing her stuff up, whether she liked it or not.
I want to talk about either putting an angel on her.
Do you feel like James connected with your sister today?
Yes, I do.
Where? Where for you?
When
What did he say?
The little things, you know, it was like when he asked about the angel, I was trying to think, you know, my brother gave me an angel. My brother Oscar gave me an angel and he goes, you know, take this with you, you know, because we feel, my mom and dad, they always called, you know, my sister their little star, you know, 'cause she's firstborn.
Yeah.
And so it was like, you know, our little star has already, you know, fallen.
I'm not sure if they're separated right now, the two little girls.
No, it came up a lot. Apparently she wants them together. How do you feel about that?
I agree. I mean, we don't get to see them. We haven't got to see them.
Is there any way you think after today?
That would be up to the children, you know. They know how to contact us. They know where their grandfather lives.
She doesn't want to feel it was your fault because you feel it was your fault.
How do you feel now? You used to blame yourself.
Yeah, I think it's time for closure and allow myself to not think that it was my fault because
It wasn't.
Yeah, well, you're right. You know, like you said, it would have happened eventually, one way or the other. You know, something was going to happen. Yeah. And it just happened that way, you know, so I just hope that, you know, I got to get over it. I got to go on.
Next.
And I don't know if this man is overpowering, but it feels as if you're trying way too hard in this relationship than you should be.
Will her deceased father break up her relationship with advice from beyond? The showdown is coming up next.
Okay. Is there anyone here from Oregon? Oh, you're all here from Oregon. Did someone father pass over who was in Oregon? You are, okay. Are you near Portland at all? I want to come here, okay? Okay, good. What's your name?
Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, just relax, relax. How long ago did your dad pass over, please? About 4 years ago, was it?
97.
97, so that's about 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Yes.
He said to me he didn't want to pass over. He said I wasn't ready yet, okay? This is what he's telling me, he wasn't ready yet, all right? He's talking to me about 2 brothers, so I'm not sure. Do you have 2 brothers then?
I have 2 older brothers.
Okay, because he's talking to me about the brothers, okay? I also want to ask you, was there an operation he had before he passed over also? Some procedure, a surgical thing that he had to go through? Or was talking about getting?
He had full-blown lung cancer in both of his lungs.
Okay, okay. Okay, so he had lung cancer, but I also want to be, I'm cut up. He's cut up. They cut him up because he told me he can cut up. I want to ask, before he passes over, wasn't there a procedure or some surgical thing where they had to make an incision, please?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you weren't with him when he passed over?
No, I went out and visited him before he passed.
There's a tube he has in his, he's telling me about a tube that he had to have,
Yeah.
and it was in him. I think it was either here,
Yeah.
in the throat, you understand that? And he's talking about that, and breathing tube, and also there was a feeding
That's
tube.
when I went and seen him.
That's when to see him, okay. I also want to go to a log cabin or living in a wooded house, okay? Not sure if he had that wooded house or a log cabin or near a lake somewhere, please.
They were married in Big Bear.
Okay, married in Big Bear, okay. Because he wants me to acknowledge that. I want to ask you if you just recently looked at little rings, or you bought a ring, an antique ring, or these like funky jewelry type of thing. Did you just get that or something?
No, I got it last Christmas.
Okay, why is he
So I
talking
just
about the
put it
ring?
on.
Was that, oh, you just put it on? Oh, okay.
Yesterday. Started
You
wearing
just put it on yesterday for the first time in a long time?
it. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's talking to me about you with rings and jewelry, not just that ring, but jewelry as a whole.
He gave this to my mom.
Was that earrings?
Are
Are you carrying jewelry with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the only thing I have of him.
Oh, is the angel and the, okay. He's telling me it was a blessing that he passed when he passed, okay?
Yeah.
It's a blessing he passed when he passed. I want to talk about fishing, by the way, and going fishing, all right? I think he loved to fish all the time because he said to me he's able to go fishing again. And when you were a young girl, you have a memory of him fishing. And this, again, I'm going to go back to a lake. It might be a different lake, but he keeps on going back to a lake here, and he's talking about fishing, okay? Did he own a boat at one time?
No, but we went up to Big Bear to go fishing, and that was one of our outings.
Okay, that's a memory you have, okay.
And that's.
Would
we
you
were on a
please give
boat.
love to his your stepmom, his wife?
Yeah, we left on bad terms.
I know. I want to stop with the drinking. He's keeping showing me a bottle here, so there's alcohol. Now I asked him, what does that mean? He's going to you with
The
that.
things that he always told me is, whatever you do, don't drink.
Okay, because he keeps, well, he's repeating again, don't drink, don't drink, don't drink. Because I asked him what the heck that bottle of alcohol meant, and he said, it's on her, it's on you. So he's telling me that you need to control that situation. Because emotionally, you're going ups and down, you're not in balance emotionally right now. Understand that? And the people in your life, it's been very hard to keep these people in your life. I don't know if you're living with someone or you just stopped the relationship.
I'm living with someone.
Okay, there's something not right there. Okay? Sorry, your father's telling me there's something not right in the relationship. Okay? And I don't know if this man is overpowering or doesn't listen to you and doesn't really hear you, but it feels as if you're trying way too hard in this relationship. Okay? Then you should be. Okay? I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
sweetie.
you.
Okay. Did somebody father pass over who was in Oregon?
What did James say in the reading that made you really believe that he connected with your father?
Well, as soon as he said it, passed away father in Portland, Oregon.
You knew right away.
Yeah,
He's talking about me.
yeah.
I want to stop with the drinking. He's keeping showing me a bottle here, so there's alcohol.
The only thing he ever used to tell me was when I got back reunited with him, he says to not drink.
And you have been?
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you
I
think
never
he did
really
that?
knew him very much, so I didn't really take it to heart.
Would you
We were on
please
a boat.
give love to his your stepmom?
I kind of held a grudge against her and feel real bad about it.
Why?
Left on bad terms, so.
What happened with you guys? It's okay. Just take your time.
I don't know. I just had a spite for her.
I can see it really upset you. So do you feel like maybe you might want to call her and work
Yeah.
that out? Is that something that's, it seems like it's something you
Well,
want to
it's
do.
a must now. I thought about doing it a couple times, but it's a must now.
Sorry, your father's telling me there's something not right in the relationship.
It's a great relationship. I'm very much so in love with him, and but of course, he was right on the money.
Now, according
like
to
with the rest
James,
of
you're
it.
trying really hard to make that relationship work. Is that true? Do you
Yeah.
agree with that?
Yeah, trying real hard.
Why?
Cause I love him.
You love him. Now, it's really interesting sometimes because I've done this myself. My father passed away when I was really young, and I dated a much older guy. I think sometimes we do that because we're looking somehow. Do you feel that way a little bit about this relationship? Looking somehow for a father figure?
No,
No.
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm attracted to older men.
Did you find what you were looking for here today?
Yeah,
What is it that you were looking for?
to say hi to my dad and my grandma.
My nervous Jennifer. I'm glad this worked out for you. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
You're great. Thank you. Thank you.
If you'd like to be part of the Beyond Show audience and have a chance for a reading with James, call 818-771-8999 or go to our website at thebeyondshow.com.
You know, people have often asked me, why do I do the work that I do? And I say, partly it's to teach people that there's life after this physical earth, but also it's to honor those who have passed over and keep their memory alive. I hope you'll do that, living every day with their memory. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.